Hey everybody, and welcome to a stream that I was supposed to do a long time ago, and something I've been looking forward to for actually a couple of years. It is a let's play of the original game that I played when I was a kid. It's called Crush, Kill, and Destroy. It's a really hard game. As for the single player, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this live. We're gonna do this on stream. So the plan is basically to just get this game onto YouTube as a Let's Play series, and probably just a huge fail montage as at least as a kid this game was like super hard. But it's always like that when you play this game when you're a little bit older. It might not be as hard as you originally thought it was. But also the controls are different, so that's gonna be a tough as hell. So I'm just gonna skip this right now. So as you can see, there's a little window on the top left side, and that's because I'm using like an emulator that's gonna allow me to play this game in a different resolution than it was originally. So that's gonna make the game at least more playable for the modern screens. But it's going to look like this for the menus and all the UI stuff. It's kind of like this. For the YouTube videos, I'll probably just lay over the full screen resolution of that. So that's going to probably work just fine. So all right, so let's just do it. Let's just go into the game. And as you can see, we do have the survivors and the evolves. Of course, the survivors are the human beings that went underground in the post-apocalyptic world. And, all the nuke bombs were just flying everywhere and destroying everything. But the humans that was left on top of the surface, they, suffered horrible mutations, and all the animals and everything just went absolutely was a disaster for the human race. But they evolved still and became like the civilization, if you will, on planet Earth. So I think it's like 80 years later, after the post-apocalyptic, the humans that went underground come back up, and they realize that they now have to fight these horrible creatures. And it's like many post-apocalyptic scenarios. They are basically fighting over control of the oil and of course also power. So yeah. Hey OIB. Yeah, so I hope I'm gonna at least complete the campaign eventually. I do expect. I know that there's a couple of missions that are just like absolutely horrible, that can make for a challenge. And also, as I said, the controls are different, so it's a little bit clumsy that way. But I'll get to it. Yeah, OIB. I mean, this game was kind of just overshadowed by the other titles back back there. We had pretty much Blizzard and Westwood just dominating the RTS scene. And also you did have kind of KKnD. When it first came out, it did only have the single player, and I believe they added the skirmish mode a little bit later with the Extreme. The KKnD Xtreme was basically an expansion pack for the first game. So not too many people knew about this. Like if you were a RTS fanatic back in the day, you definitely would have heard of this game. And with the Ice Reaper and Seraphinix getting the KKnD and KKnD 2 Life of Open Array, that's going to make a lot of people happy. So